Yo, what's cracking, peeps? T-Money up in the hizzy here on this fine Monday evening. Monday fun day, y'all. Mondays really suck. Who else works a 9 to 5 on Monday? Who loves their life? Put them up. No, just kidding. I'm stupid as usual. So anyway, I got a small haul. I wanted to keep it very simple. And we'll just whip through here. I got some DVDs, I got some Blu-rays, I got some usual shit. First up, we got Dead Mary. I love movies that are like have to do with Candyman or some sort of say the name 5 times in a mirror and they'll come and kill you and haunt you. I love that kind of folklore. So yeah, this sounded right up my alley. It doesn't have the best reviews, but it says it was supposed to be the perfect weekend away until they invited a bloodthirsty party crasher. Kim and her college friends meet at a cabin in the woods to relax, reminisce, and have a little fun. But when a ghoulish game summons the vengeful spirit of Dead Mary, friends turn against friend in the ultimate blood-soaked battle for survival. So this movie came out, let's see, it's a Canada film production. So it's Canadian, 2007. So yeah, slipped right through my radar. That's Dead Mary. Next up, another one. My brother, actually, I didn't even know he has the Blu-ray of this. Sorry about the table. Every time I put my hand on it, it jiggles, so I'll try not to touch it. But yeah, The Tall Man. It sounded pretty good. I like Jessica Biel. I like looking at her. She's sexy. I also have to hold the over this way. The lighting's kind of bad. See if I can adjust it real quick. Might be a little bit better. Much better. Alright. Yeah, so, I don't know. In an isolated, slowly dying mining town, children are vanishing without a trace. And they're abducted by a possible tall man. So, anyway, yeah. If you guys have seen that, nobody ever replies, but let me know if it's a piece of shit. If not, I'll watch it. So these are cool. I came across these at FYE. $4.99 a piece, so I bought them. And I had never seen these before. I think the artwork's pretty dope, though. It's Volume 1 and 2, The Vampire Collection. One film. So Volume 1 has Count Dracula and His Vampire Brides, The Last Man on Earth, Fangs of the Living Dead, Grave of the Vampire, which sounds good, and Vampire Happening. I read the synopsis to Grave of the Vampire. 1972, this dark and violent film stars Michael Pataki as a brutish vampire who brutally rapes a young woman in order to sire a child. The product of this unholy baby boy, bottle-fed on the blood of his now insane mother. Later as a young man, the son, tormented by his evil condition, curses his bloodline and defies his heritage. His one goal is to track down his father and kill him. This is a vampire movie for all horror lovers, so that sounds kind of cool. But yeah, it's a nice little combination, combination. What do you call it? I'm retarded, guys. A nice little batch of good horror films, for lack of a better word that I'm trying to use. Sorry, I'm retarded. But yeah, so and then this one, Collection Volume 2, you've got The Vampire Night Orgy, The Werewolf vs. the Vampire Woman, Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things, and on Disc 2 you have The Thirsty Dead and Bloodthirst. And I'll just pop these open for you. They're really cheap, actually. They just come like this. So somebody had said what I was trying to say before is on the Cult Media website that these are actually public domain films, so or transfers rather. But it does say fully restored and enhanced digital masters. So anyway, I looked these up on eBay and Amazon, and I couldn't find a thing about them. So I figured for $4.99, why the fuck not? Turns out Diamond Entertainment is not a very good company, and they're just public domain transfers of some classic films, though. So for the price, can't beat it. Again, the artwork is sick. So, yeah. Really actually cooler in person, too. Alright, next up we have Bloody Muscle, oh, this is such a tongue twister. Bloody Muscle Bodybuilder from Hell. New Japanese horror. I feel like it says the Japanese Evil Dead. So, Extro the Mutilator had talked about this in one of his more recent reviews, and sounded interesting to me. It's about a bodybuilder that moves into his father's old haunted house with his ex-girlfriend, a photojournalist or something like that, and havoc ensues. Hell breaks loose, or all hell breaks loose. Yeah, gory, insane, and fun. Sayonara, baby. So I really like the artwork on that. It's dope, too. So yeah, say that title 5 times. Bloody muscle. I can't even say it once. Bloody muscle bodybuilder in hell, aka the Japanese Evil Dead. So that sounds cool. So these next few films I got at FYE, they were dirt cheap. I need a drink, dude. Sorry. Dry mouth as fuck. Sorry, guys. I get into it and then I just can't stop. Keep going. So these next couple of films I got at FYE, dirt cheap. I think they were all like $3-4.99 each. Why not, right? Death Race 2000, or I'm sorry, Death Race, the remake to Death Race 2000, is it? Starring Jason Statham. So yeah, never seen it. Couple bucks. Steven Seagal, Exit Wounds, never seen it, believe it or not. So I was on an 80s action kick. Is this 80s or early 90s? Please tell me it's not 2001. I think that might be the... Wow, it is. Exit Wounds is from 2001. Shit, Seagal looks so young in that picture, too. I thought it was like an 80s flick. My bad, guys. Shows you how much I know about Steven Seagal. Wesley Snipes, Drop Zone, another one for a couple bucks. Zach, shout out to you. 22 Shots and Moods and Horror page told me to grab this for the price. It was secondhand, so why not, right? T-Money doing some bargain buying and then fucking dropping shit on the floor and breaking it, obviously. Next up, Cold in July. Somebody had talked about this. I feel like I just have heard this name. People talk about it and like vaguely. And then I saw it at FYE for, I think this was like $8, but I bought this in Drive for kind of retarded secondhand prices. Ridiculous secondhand prices, sorry. But yeah, I watched this the other night. I actually really enjoyed it. Kind of reminded me of like a, what do you call it? Fucking Coen Brothers film, I guess. No Country for Old Men style. Anyway, we have Get Out. It was good, though. I would recommend Cold in July. I finally picked this up because my brother's moving out of the house, and so I'm trying to buy, like, everything. Pretty much buy out his collection, except he doesn't want to sell anything, so I have to buy it all secondhand. It's kind of fun seeing how cheap I can buy shit secondhand on eBay. It's something I'm not used to, and I should really start bargain buying more, because you get... This was, like, $12 shipped. I mean, and I paid, what, like, probably $20, $18 for it when it first came out, so... I guess just waiting pays off sometimes. But anyway, so yeah, I had to rebuy that because he's moving and taking all his shit with him. So obviously, next up, this is Old School Shout Factory release. I guess they owned a company called Timeless Media Group. Not sure if they're still in existence or they're just Shout Factory now. But this is Old School, an Old School release at that from 2010. It's the Howling Trilogy. However, it's parts 3, 5, and 6. So there's no 4 on this. Somebody said that Howling 4, for whatever reason, whoever it's owned by, prevents it from being on all those, you know, multi-packs that come out for the film. So anyway, though, finally got those. That was cheap enough. I think I got that during their sale a while back. So next up, we have Pig Hunt. I watched this. I thought it was fun. I think somebody on the 22 Shots page had recommended it. I enjoyed it. It was good. I liked the soundtrack too. It fit good, even though it was like the same song multiple times throughout the film. It fit good for the mood of the movie or whatever. But it was fun. Just about a bunch of dudes going on a pig hunt that get mauled by some pigs. This I wanted to show you guys because I did get 2 of these. I ordered one of these from Diabolic and one from Amazon, not realizing that I had placed the order a long time ago. Actually, I think it was Severin or Intervision who put this out, from Severin's co-label or whatever. And I had pre-ordered it a long ass time ago, forgot about the pre-order, and then reordered it on Amazon. I do that a lot because I'm pretty forgetful, and it's stupid when I just am essentially throwing money out the window. But anyway, so I have this extra copy here. It's still sealed, as you can maybe see. It is. If anybody wants it, shoot me an offer, and I probably won't refuse because it wasn't very expensive to begin with, and I'm just trying to get it off my chest. So please, somebody bid on this for cheap. Not like $2. Don't offend me, but you know what I mean. Alright, next up we have all Blu-rays. Okay, these next 2 are from 88 Films. I gotta speed this up. This is the new one from Lucio Fulci. Directed by Fulci, at least. Kiss of Death, I believe it's called. I could totally be wrong. Just want to make sure, because I'm sure the alternate title will be right there. Touch of Death. Touch of Death. So that's your alternate title. They are actually sold out of this slipcover, unfortunately, but you can still grab the film from 88. And I heard it's not the best Fulci film by any means, but you know me. Being a lover of Fulci, I had to have it. So, next up, this is the re-release of Anthropophagus from 88 Films. They had released the film, I think, like a year and a half, 2 years ago now. And it was titled The Beast. It had a limited slip run. And either way, it was released in, I think, 2000. It was number 7 in this line, and there's like 20-some-odd ones now. So it was a while ago. Over a year now, but they re-released it. I guess it's like ultra remastered, or something's better about this cut than the one that was previously released. So I would go pick that up now from 88 Films if you're interested. Not sure if the slipcover's still available, but still grab it. Next up is a new double feature from Scream Factory line, Night of the Sorcerers and Lorelei's Grasp. Really happy to see Lorelei's Grasp. I actually had my dad had the limited edition Blu-ray, so I never watched it, but I decided I'd hold out once I found out that Shout was going to be putting it out, because I'm sure, well, what am I saying? It would probably be a better transfer. Anyway, I watched the film the other night, and I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty good. The Lorelei's Grasp, that is. And it's also directed by, who is it? It doesn't say on here. Oh, man, no. Fuck. Sorry, guys, I can't remember who directed the film, but, a familiar guy, I guess. A familiar Italian. We'll put it that way. So yeah, Lorelei's Grasp, Night of the Sorcerers. I'll probably get around to that sometime. It's another new one from Scream Factory. House on Willow Street. I actually thought this was an older film, but it was from this year, so it's new, and it's pretty cool sounding. It says, the perfect kidnapping goes gruesomely awry in this shock-a-minute supernatural wild ride. When a band of desperate criminals led by the tough-as-nails Hazel Vinson abduct Catherine, the daughter of an ultra-wealthy family, they are certain they found themselves an easy target for ransom. What the gang doesn't realize is that although they have Catherine's body, her soul has already been spoken for by a demonic force that's about to turn the tables on them. As Catherine's captors confront demons, both personal and supernatural, it soon becomes clear to Hazel that for this simple ransoming, they'll be hell to pay. So, yeah. Sounds really good. So, again, I apologize if you can't see that picture because the glare, or just the light quality is not good right now, but I would check out House on Willow Street. I haven't seen it myself. I'm probably going to watch it tonight, but I'm excited. Next up, I have these two, almost done here, guys. I have like 4 more things. These two Scream Factory, obviously it says 10,000 manufactured, collect them all. I'm actually missing, they put out The Fog, They Live, and Escape from New York, and I haven't grabbed Escape from New York yet, money reasons, but, and also it's kind of it goes in order of my third. I prefer these films. I would probably watch them more than Escape from New York, personally. Even though it's Escape from New York is great, I would have rather had these at the time, and this is what I could afford. So I'll probably grab that though. Next paycheck, we'll see. This is another limited release from Shout Factory, Fargo 20th Anniversary Edition. The thing about these I should mention is they're bare bones. Like, there's special features. Not sure if they're exclusive to these releases or if they're just copied from, in particular, these two from previous Scream Factory releases. Not sure. But the inside, there's no booklet. It's just like, you know, a picture. So, it's, you know, for being a 5-year celebration, I have to say you could have at least put collector's booklets in there or something to beef up this release a little bit more. That's just my opinion. Maybe I'm fucking crazy, or maybe I'm just really practical and right. I don't know. Let you guys decide. Anyway, last up, I didn't mean to save this, but it's ironic that I did, because this is probably what I'm most excited for. I've only seen the first episode of this awesome series, Stranger Things, that was the rave a few months ago when it was on, had first come out, and so I'm stoked to finally watch this. I've heard many, many good things. Very strange that it was put out by Lionsgate, I believe. Maybe it's not so strange. Lionsgate sucks, and they're slow, and they don't put out their stuff promptly, ever. But we didn't get a Blu-ray of this yet. Sure, it's a gimmick. They probably put if they're smart, put the DVDs out. Suckers like me buy them. A month later, they advertise the Blu-ray release. We'll see. If that happens, that'll suck, because I will get the Blu-ray. Because I'm a sucker! What can I say? I like my physical media. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, guys, Stranger Things. Very excited for this. This will be my first time seeing the show in its first season entirety. Stoked for that one. Alright, that's it. Sorry, kind of short, but it was still 15 minutes. I rambled on, so I'll shut up now. Catch you guys in the next the next time I do an update, a video or something. It'll be soon. Peace!